Welcome to Hivika Technologies. For more updates, please like and do subscribe.
Hello everyone, welcome back. I hope you guys are doing good. So today what we are going to do is we are going to see some of the common errors which we are going to experience when you install on-prem or when you use the community edition of Automation Anywhere. Okay, so on the screen you can see one of the error, right? Unexpected error closing a new user session, right? So the reason behind it is there will be different reasons. I'm just going to show you the step-by-step, reasons for this particular error. Okay. So the first reason for this will be if you can go to the device here, right? So you might see you may need to update credentials according to the local machine. Okay. So let's go here to find out the domain name as well as the username. You can just go to your local machine, CMD, and try who am I. So there you can see. So this is this is the domain and this is the user. Let's use as it is and then update the credentials. Yeah, update the respective user credentials so that it is going to resolve the issue. So the other reason will be if you can go to program data. So if you can go here, you can see Automation Anywhere. So inside the Automation Anywhere, you can see Global Cache option. So here, sometimes what happen, you might see, this folder is entirely blank like this. So sometimes this folder will be like this. The reason is Automation Anywhere A 2019 trying to install some of the dependencies. So all the dependencies will comes to here. So some of the dependencies it's try to load it to or download it to this particular local machine, but it's unable to do it. The reason behind is it doesn't have the right permissions. So most of the cases for this particular program data files, so the particular user, it may not have the full permissions or right permissions. So how we can avoid that means you can just go to properties. There you can see read only, right? Either you can remove this or you can go to the security. They are authenticated users. You can just click on edit. You can mark full control so that it have the complete access on this particular folder, so that it will go ahead and write or download the documents or dependencies. So this is my current user. Even my current user also doesn't have. I'm just enabling the full control. So this is another reason you guys may get this particular error. So once you give the right permissions or full control, just go back to your devices. Just go back to your devices here, and this is the mission, right? So go here. You can see preload packages. So if you click on this, just start preloading all the packages. If you want to customize one, you can do that. So how we can do the customized means you can go to customize and you can select whatever the ones you want and you can do the customization one also. Or if you wanted to preload all the packages, you can just directly go and defaultly enable that. If I can refresh here, you can see the packages are one by one is adding the you know preloading is happening. So I just selected a default and downloading all the payload packages. So what's going to happen when you do this is, so whenever you run the bot, right, sometimes you might see on the screen downloading dependencies, right, and that takes some time, right? So the reason behind it is the packages are not preloaded. That is why it is taking some time to download those dependencies to your local bot agent or local machine. So to avoid that delays, and you can make bot runner faster, like a bot to run faster. So you can just directly go to devices and preload the packages. So that is going to be solve your issues, and even it doesn't takes a lot of time to execute the bot. I will show you what is the difference which I do the preload and which I am not do the preload. Okay, so let's go back to my task. Let's say I'm just taking a simple task. I'm just running this task. So if you can see here, notifying the device. So so as you seen, right? So uh, once you preload the packages, make sure you just restarted the particular bot agent service in your machine. So and then it will execute well. So let me rerun it again. So here, uh, it's notifying device, it's starting. So right, so if the package is already preloaded, you don't see dependencies are downloading here. I will just run it again just to keep eye on it. So when it is executing, you don't see the download dependencies option here. It's directly going to run. And whereas, see, it's going to run directly. Whereas if the dependencies are not there, let me show you that. Let me remove the dependencies or delete the dependencies from here and show you that option also. It takes a little longer time to download the dependencies, and then it will start it. Let me go here, close this. So most of them are deleted, right? So now if I run the bot again, when you open the task, when you try to delete the dependencies, it's going to throw an error since it is in using. So if I rerun it again, you might see here downloading the dependencies option, and it takes little longer time than previous. See here, downloading dependencies, it takes little longer time than previous execution. Okay, so that is the one advantage. If you can preload all the packages before or before you run the bot, or before configure the device, just go to devices and then just go here and preload the packages, so that all the packages, if you can go back, I just run that particular task, right? So that particular task, whatever the commands or activities are there that respect to dependencies will be downloaded. But if you wanted to use some different commands, when you run those again, those will be downloaded to here. So to avoid that, you can just directly go to devices and preload all the packages, so that it's not going to take much time when you run the bot, whatever the commands you're going to use. Let me do it again. Okay, yeah, the packages are loading now. So downloading now. So this is one advantage if you do the preload of the packages before you start working on any bots. Okay, so the main reason for this particular error will be, there are two reasons. One is unexpected. One error will be like, the reason for this particular error will be the device is not configured well, which means you can go ahead and plug the credentials correctly with respect to domain name and username. Take it from CMD by searching who am I, and then there is a possibilities that bot is not able to download the dependencies to the respective Automation Anywhere global cache folder. So you can just go ahead and provide read write permissions here, so that bot is going to preload, or you can, during the run of the bot, it is going to load the packages or download the dependencies to here. So once you preload the packages from the device, you can just restart device pool, restart the bot agent once, so that it's not going to give any troubles. I hope this video helps you to resolve some of the common errors in year 2019. If you like the video, click on like and subscribe the channel, so that whenever I upload the new videos, you will get the notification. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.
I hope this video helps you. To get more updates, please like and subscribe the channel.
Please leave your comments and questions in the comments section. We'll get back to you.